Well, I said coming up shortly, we're underway already. Hot Custard, that man, Danny Jones, with number 23 on his back. Expect him to make a real impact on this one against Galaxy Worldwide of international flavour.
Personal favourite of yours, Danny Jones. You were talking him up yesterday.
Mate.
I'm looking forward to seeing him go to work here. Little magician, I believe.
He was instrumental in the comeback against Wigan in the semi-final. Wigan were 3 up at half-time, 7-4. Ended up 10-9 in an absolute thriller. Hot Custard, though, against an outfit like Galaxy Worldwide, I don't think
he has just snuck through there. Well, like a knife through Hot Custard. There was no gap there. He was a big fella, but footwork, agility, skills that pay the bills, and a lovely ball from your man, Danny Jones, living up.
What I was going to say was, I don't think that Hot Custard can get away with having a slow start like they did against Wigan, and that is the absolute antithesis. Custard off to a blinder. And this is the first opportunity for Galaxy to get their hands on the ball. How will they respond? Oh, a no-look pass over the left shoulder, goes to ground.
And they've got the repeats out there. That's a most capped international player in touch rugby, #1 there, Pete Walters, commonly referred to in the touch circles as Mr. Touch. If there is a thing about touch he don't know, it ain't worth knowing.
Well, we've got Freddie Mercury in the middle of the park, goes to ground, and is that all
save?
split?
Great save.
Well, Tash Gordon just checking his studs there, because he hit the deck and the rest of the team managed to make up for that slip. Hot Custard favourites both on and off the pitch. Oh, the referee giving them a good talking to here.
I think the ref is just letting them know that I saw it. I saw it, just let me ref it. You get on with your game. I tell you what, the Aussie teams and the Aussie players in Hot Custard have a large Antipodean contingent. They're used to chatting more to the refs. They're used to, a bit of back and forth with the refs. So sometimes they do get themselves in trouble with European refs who like to just say, I'll ref it. I don't need your opinion. Thank you very much. Me, I'm in the favour of a chat.
Oh, always have a chat. Make friends. There we go then.
Now watch out for number 14, Aaron Five-Ash, who, in my opinion, possibly one of the best touch players I've ever seen. He is young gun, a weapon, and he's going to look to break out to that right-hand side and come back off his left foot here.
Oh, a touch was called. I can't tell how deliberate that dive was, but it was nearly so effective.
Oh, that's his go-to move. That's his signature. He's got his buddy Pete Walters with him. Between them, combined age of about 150, most of that being Pete Walters, but look out for this Aaron Five-Ash. Quite the player. Nice long ball.
Good defence here from Custard. Defending back-to-back sets and getting their hands on the ball. Using the width as well. Driving towards that box. They've got a big squad look, a full box of subs, and I think ultimately that was the difference between them and Wigan, who only had 2 or 3 to go to.
At the risk of awkward phrasing, a bit of feeling each other out here, Dave, at the minute. They're just trying to get the grips with each other, see what teams are doing in defence, and trying to find out where those gaps are going to be.
See our ticking clock next to the scoreboard. Custard 1, Galaxy 0. That's an approximation, remember. Complete set there from Custard to Galaxy with a long way to go. So yes, we might be a little bit behind, so don't use that ticking clock as gospel here in this first half of the men's open competition final. Scorpions will be pitch side in the women's after a well-earned victory over Galaxy. Let's hope this one lives up to the quality we've seen.
I'll tell you what, I'll be very disappointed if it doesn't. Look out for number 19, Hamish Jones, affectionately known as Benji after the great Benji Marshall, because he bounces and steps and bobs and weaves like you wouldn't believe. He is a little magician, going to work there with his mate Matthew Hungerford.
Here come Custard, 1 score to the good. Round just giving way there.
Oh. I think his hamstring maybe. Number 28.
Surprised we've not seen more cramp, you know.
I know it's hot out there, but the Custard guys, I tell you what, they make sure they rehydrate plenty. It mightn't be the official nutritional advice drinks, but they make sure they hydrate and they make sure they have a good time. Like I said, large Antipodean content, and they're here for a good time.
Yeah, certainly not endorsing the official isotonic partner of England Touch, but they're here in the final against one of the top sides, featuring some of the best touch players on planet Earth. An incomplete set there, but they're playing in the right areas at the moment, but they've just conceded yards. The referee not happy, they've thrown the ball away. 6 minutes gone. They've managed to keep Galaxy Worldwide out, but they won't want to give them any more space than they have to.
Yeah, it's a rule I like in touch, you know, and it could kind of come into a few more games where you've got to give the ball back straight away, and you've got to either put it at the mark where the offence happened, or you give it back to them into their hands. And what it means is the game continues quicker, and that's what we want to see. We don't want to see static. We don't want to see nothing happening. We want to see these young guns ripping and running and stepping and diving.
Well, defence is on top at the moment, but Galaxy Worldwide prowling around the line. There's the dive, and another touch coming in. Hot Custard having to be on their toes here. Well, there's that change of direction. So quick it even caught out the cameraman.
I would not blame the cameraman for that. I'd say that change of direction has caught out many a player and will do in the future for time to come. Galaxy, a real blend of youth and experience, and just a couple of geniuses of the game with a couple of super athletes.
It's a great balance on the side, but they're being kept at bay here, and good yards being made by Custard. There's the touch.
There's your boy Danny Jones. You called it. You're the man. You're the knowledge. He's doing the work, but you're getting the credit, Dave. That is your boy Danny Jones again. Gets out from dummy half. Has too much gas for the young gun of Galaxy. Gets around him and then finds his mate, and T-or-Y spells try. He's
a baller. He's an absolute baller. The touch came in from Galaxy, but the player was offside. Referee put the arm straight out to say she was playing advantage. And Hot Custard take a 2-score advantage in this final. Galaxy Worldwide find themselves in this position a couple of times. They've been unable to execute thus far, but there's only so long you can keep them out. There's a dive for the line. The referee thought about it, and he's given it. I think a bit of honesty there from Hot Custard, saying no touch was in, and that is some finish from close range.
And that's Manu Wakely there, and touch viewers from around the world be familiar with Manu. Manu knows the quickie inside and out, and he knows if you're slightly off, he knows where he's going to get you.
It's a long way down when you're that low as well. You must be tempted to
stick a boot out,
flick a foot out and see if I can touch him that way.
And you know what? It's comments like that which is why we're in the commentary box and not out playing the men's grand final.
Do you know what? I thought about it. In my game off earlier, I watched part of the Scorpions Galaxy match, the prelude to the final as Custard come again. And I thought I could not hang with this. 45 seconds, the tank could be empty. Not even sure I've got the gas to be the water boy these days.
There's my boy Hamish Jones, just looking to pull that guy out, just looking to pull. I think it's Manu's here, looking to go to work on. Good defense from Galaxy.
Hamish Jones as well, a co-commentary compatriot. Came in and took the mic a little bit earlier. Absolute gentleman.
Now those keen-eyed viewers of you at home, you will notice that Galaxy have 2 ladies on their team, and what they're doing is they are that good, they're playing a mixed team in a men's competition.
Touch. One of the most inclusive games in sport, in my opinion. Hot Custard making a dart for that corner. You're not going to get any change out of that winger.
I think that's Carly Walsh out there on the wing. And, yeah, you'll have to get up pretty early in the morning to get by Carly Walsh. Long ball.
It's 3-0. Sorry, 3-1. It's definitely 3-1, but Hot Custard have definitely got 3. Oh, the finish there. Looked like it had slowed down. Galaxy looked like they'd set. Flat ball, shimmy outside, despairing dive, and Hot Custard.
That was Matthew Hungerford with a big right to left, and he was hungry for tries in this instance, and he found himself a runner, he found himself a gap, And like we've said previously in commentary, Dave, there's a lot to be said for having someone who can put the ball on a dime piece, 40 metres, bang.
Well, we've got some quality here. In fact, it's game changers like that who can be the difference at this level. 3-1 Hot Custard against the All-Stars of Galaxy. Has gone to ground. Defending well, Custard, aren't they?
Really tight in the middle. Really, really good defence, and they're just making a little gathering of minds here, and the referee has imposed his will, as he should. So Aaron Fivash here in the middle, number 14, with Manu Wakely, number 2. Look at them to go to work. Oh! Is that touch been made? Yes, great save. Great save from, that's Hamish Jones and Matthew Hungerford again, working hard in the middle. They've been key to Custard's success so far.
There's the quick go, but nobody there.
Oh, just a bit of miscommunication there. Not quite hitting their straps. You could see where the big hole was. They've just gone into the wrong one. Here's your boy again, the electric man.
Oh, there he goes. Throwing the first one. Although if you wear a pair of boots like that, you've got to be quick. Well, I'm just looking down at yours. You obviously back yourself for gas.
I wouldn't back myself for gas, but you know, I'm all about the flair. Assists. I don't score any tries. I make other people do the running. Long, long, strong, and there ain't nothing wrong with a ball like that. Oh, unbelievable, incredible pass, and I believe that was Sean Lynch, Filipino Sevens representative player, and you can see why. Boom, left foot, boom, left hand, left the defense for dead.
Can we have another look at the replay of that, please? I want to have a look at the spectators behind the goal, just so we get back underway. Keep your eye on the lady with the sunglasses and her reaction to this pass. You ready? Look at that, with the shades on, holds the camera up. Here we go, we could have a score here, but I think she enjoyed that one about as much as you.
That's going to be a meme by Monday morning, Dave. That's going to be when you just got your bonus from work. That's what that's going to be called.
Oh, let me know what that's like. 13 minutes gone, Hot Custard. 4-1 to the good against Galaxy. A little shimmy through, the touch claimed there. It's been dotted down. We're going back for the score.
Galaxy Worldwide just struggling to get their game going, to get their game flowing. At the minute, they're trying to work the middles, they're trying to work those two guys in the middle, and they're just staying too agile, too quick on the feet for them. So we expect to see a change in ploy, a change in plan from Galaxy when Manu Wakely and Pete Walters come back on. Because they'll have gone, this ain't working, here's what we're going for.
Go for the quick one. Here's Jones again, attacking. Over the line, looking for a pass, needs to find it, composure required. It's off a Galaxy hand, so it's going to be another fresh set, and once again, Jones puts Custard in pole position.
Danny Jones, DJ, playing your favourite song, Dave, and that song is I'm Going to Be the Electric Man.
I'd like to know how that one goes.
It goes pretty damn quick from what we're seeing here.
Certainly does, approaching 15 minutes in this men's final. 4-1 to Custard. Here is Jones. Oh, a good rush out of defence. Look at that.
What did we said? We said Carly Walsh, she ain't giving nothing up today. Unbelievable shot on defence. Now let's see if there's a little change in plan, if there's a change in tactic from Galaxy, because they're a little short game. Their quickies hasn't worked so far. Do they just stick to their process and say we'll get them eventually, or do they change it up?
Pass inside. Now the opportunity. More work in defence required from Custard, but the pass falls short. Well, I might have had a Custard fingertip on it, you know.
Custard fingertip sounds like a delicious after-dinner treat.
It does actually, not in this weather though. You don't want dairy
Milk was such a bad choice. Sean Lynch again, great yards. Like you said, the Filipino sevens player. I believe it might be Philippines. He plays for their national sevens team, and he can throw a ball. There's Hamish Jones. Oh, razzle!
Oh, it's all happening.
Razzle, but no dazzle, Dave.
They've gone full Kobe. Unfortunately, not everyone on the same wavelength. 4-1.
He's a little bit like LeBron in the middle, but then unfortunately the Cleveland Cavs are around him.
There's a nice dummy selling the winger. Finally, a bit of pace on the exit strategy here from Galaxy. Up over halfway, that's 2 touches, 3 touches, as the clock ticks over 16 minutes. You get to this point and slow down, giving Custard time to set. But still, there's danger in that team. There's the pass. Oh, it doesn't go to hand.
I tell you what, that man's legs are made of gazelle fibres. That was a hop, a skip, and a jump, and he jumped about 6 foot in the air, and he chucked a beautiful pass, but just couldn't find. You can see where the hole is. Oh, just a bit forward, maybe couldn't find him.
Well, if it sticks, it goes viral. As it stands, they still trail by 3. Galaxy 1, Custard 4. The time you see on the clock might be a little bit slow, barring an incredible turnaround. Custard will have the lead at half-time.
There's your boy again, Danny Jones. Sean Lynch coming into half. Oh, he's not quite got that one right. We waxed lyrical about his left hand, but he's not as ambidextrous as we might think.
He likes to free those arms though, doesn't he?
Big arms as well.
That's why he enjoys the singlet so much. I know why you're here, it's nothing to do with the touch. Inside 3 minutes then. Galaxy going to get something to credit to Hot Custard. They really have stifled the quality of this all-star team. There's a lot of touch rugby to be played. Speed walking into half.
Now happy just to end the set down there. Maybe try and get to halftime without conceding any more points. Custard are looking tasty at the minute, I've got to say.
Two minutes of this half to go. Settled into a bit of a rhythm now. Arm wrestlers started again.
Oh, number 34. Oh,
it's stuck this time.
Oh, and they get the fresh set, a bit more razzle, and maybe a dazz that time. Didn't finish the L, but they're getting there, Custard. You can see them enjoying themselves. They're flowing, they're having a bit of fun.
Galaxy hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Oh, I thought the shimmy was going to take him away there. Stuck it in reverse. I'm not surprised he's thrown that hat away. Seen better days. Sun-bleached and sun-drenched from quality touch over the years.
Apologies if I get his name wrong, but that's Tuakalau Sonatane, number 34. Proud winner of the greatest mustache and touch competition 16 years in a row. Get a look at it if you get a chance.
You've gone with his full name there. He's been known all season as Tash Gordon, Freddie Mercury. They're being dragged back there. Tell you what he is though, is a grafter in defence in the middle of the park.
He's got a bit of swag to him as well.
This is the last minute. We'll hear the siren shortly, and that'll be last touch of a fascinating half. When the defence is on top, and Custard,
not quite this time, not quite the skills required. Referee just saying, let's put it on the mark, please, guys. Galaxy looking a bit leggy, if I'm honest.
They have had 2 drop-offs today, so no surprise.
2 drop-offs will take it out of legs. Last play, are they going to show us a bit of magic, a bit of razzle-dazzle? Not quite. I'd tell you what, Custard in the driving seat.
Certainly are. They lead Galaxy 4-1 at half-time in this final. Here we go then, the second half is all set. Galaxy are going to have the first attack of the final 20 minutes of the weekend. And they could do with making this one stick, because 4-1, it's not an easy hill to climb.
Vitally important for Galaxy. They need to get out early, need to get themselves a score, just settle the nerves, get back into their play. But you can see them, hands on knees, stretching legs, stretching calves. I reckon going to drop off twice is starting to catch up with them, maybe.
Brutal. Have you had any drop-offs this weekend?
No. We did our best to avoid drop-offs by losing in normal time. It was our strategy.
While we're waiting to get underway, we'd just like to say a huge thank you to everyone here at Oxford RFC, Will, John, Mary, and all of the team on the brilliant welcome they've given us and the fantastic tournament that they've helped to host.
And don't forget the sunshine.
Of course. Well, they brought that as well. Sporttape, the official sponsors as well. A great partner, and to be honest, a probably very welcome partner after the players they're going to need.
Sporting a bit of it myself at the minute, Dave, holding me together, holding these old bones together, and yeah, excellent sponsor for England Touch, and it's great to have a big name sponsor like that on board.
Well, you look a new man after stepping in with the Sporttape, to be honest.
I'll tell you what, a bit of tape around my face and I look great.
Did you ever see Tape Face?
I did. He did well in America's Got Talent.
He did. Good act.
Is he Irish or English?
He is American. No, he's not. He's Antipodean. Oh God, that's going to annoy me now. He's an Aussie or a Kiwi.
He's foreign.
Yes, yeah, he is foreign. I met him actually. I went on an open-top bus ride with him around London.
Went abroad once, full of foreigners.
These pauses before the match starts, really need to work on those, don't we? Oh,
here we go.
We're underway. Goodness me, back to the action, and Galaxy sprinting off the mark as well. That's 10 metres made, and the suggestion of a forward pass as well. Got a lot of internationals here, and they are not going to want to lose to some whinging Poms. Although, to be honest, there are equally as many Antipodeans in the Custard side too.
Noticeable change of pace and intensity from Galaxy from the off. You can see it. Oh, well shut down on defence. Wasn't really enough space there to do that. But you can see, I'd say there was maybe a rocket and a few hairdryers thrown at half-time in the Galaxy bench.
Oh, there's the pass off the right hand. Oh, I wanted a winger attacking that at pace, then keeping the depth, but they're shoveling it around now, Galaxy. That's going to stretch the Custard defence. They've turned that ball over, but a statement of intent in the opening phases of this second half.
So they tried short for the first 10 minutes of the first half, didn't work out for them. So now you see them go long twice on those plays, trying to get outside the link and then trying to find the winger, but Custard just agile enough and quick enough to shut it down.
Hands on the ball for the first time for Custard. There's Jones. They've used him sparingly in this final. I've seen him limping and hobbling around. This is first run out for Custard, believe it or not. But again, looking to put width on it. Oh, it just goes out of bounds. As we see the dog enjoying the sunshine as much as the people here. A lovely crowd gathering for this men's final.
And that was Keegan Sercombe on the wing there for Galaxy, and she had him covered anyway. She wasn't going to succumb to any terrible passes like that beating her.
Full sea change for Galaxy. Up over halfway. 18 minutes to turn this one around. Oh, and that's a great drive from half. But the momentum disappears, and they've... It's uncharacteristic from a team of this quality. Let's leave it there.
I think it's pace. I think it comes down to pace sometimes. Men's is played at an incredible pace, and just doing 2 drop-offs will take it out of the legs, and it might be minimal changes in those minimal half steps, but in finals they're what counts. So now they got their big strike weapons on. Sean Lynch looking to launch this long. Oh, brilliant defense. Storm Gilmer. She sounds like she could do damage off the wild Atlantic coast of Ireland, but she's an incredible touch player.
You spoke about female wingers playing for this Galaxy side. Before that change around, they had a female link in as well. So 3 men, 3 women for Galaxy. Don't see enough men in visors, to be honest.
It's not a great look. I wouldn't advise it myself.
You tell Ian Poulter that. 3 minutes gone, no score.
Oh, he stepped the ref!
You know your dummy's good when the ref hits the deck.
Unfortunately, Hot Custard not buying it. Sold the ref. Good yards from Custard.
Although they've noticeably dropped off in pace, and it's no surprise. It's a massive graft for the opening 20 minutes. Galaxy's defensive lift just dropping off slightly as well. Good field position here for the Reds.
34 Sonatane back on.
Another long pass.
Great
Defensive
defense. That's Keegan Surcombe again. Just saying, not today. I think that Galaxy have managed to shore up their defense a bit, but it's their offense is struggling. Just struggling to get yards. Custard are all back on side nice and early. Oh, ball away. Oh, he's done it for forward.
Looked like it opened up for a second. Still scoreless in the second half.
Tough to see on the camera angle, but I thought that was right. I liked it.
I think they might have watched the replays of the women's final and seen the one that was got away with.
There's a nice flow to the Custard. Matthew Hungerford not happy about that.
Did look a little pushy.
Yeah, it's a men's touch. He's got to just be strong inside there. That's your boy Danny Jones looking long.
And another set of 6.
Gets the new set of 6. He really is a danger for them, isn't he?
He makes things happen. As I mentioned before, it's his first appearance in a Custard jersey.
He looks at home though. Looks at home in Custard. A sentence I never thought I'd say.
Makes the journey to South London from Epping as well. That's some trek to play touch rugby. In fact, from Epping, he'll probably get to Oxford faster than he'll get to training. Oh, he gets it back, and is that the opening score of the second stanza? Yes, it is. Custard 5, Galaxy 1, and it's that man, Danny Jones.
Tell you what, you can teach a lot of things, Dave, but you can't teach magic. Look at this. Pumps, fires, stays alive, returns, dive. And not a whole lot Galaxy could do about that. Sometimes it's just damn fine attack, and Custard have been on their game so far.
Credit to Custard as well. They were down and out at times against Wigan just to get to this final. They had to play some of their best touch. And they are showing the quality against a top draw outfit here. The pass just asking a little bit too much of the winger.
So tense here. You feel if Galaxy could get 1 or 2 scores back that they're not gone out of this, but I don't think they can concede another. I think 5 tries would be too many for them to recover.
Custard's defence, though, absolutely superb. That was the 5th touch.
Bodies on the line, nice and agile. Look for a bit of magic here from Pete Walters. Has he scored it? I think he has. I think he has.
Every now and then this weekend, I've sat here commentating and scratched my head and wondered how on earth has that happened. He's absolutely strolled over.
Like we said, you can't teach magic. Nothing on, nothing on. See ya. Good night, Irene. And that's all she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Agatha Christie. The Mousetrap. Great play. See it in London. There's a tenuous link.
I was thinking Angela Lansbury. Was she?
Correct. She was Midsummer Murders, I believe. Something like that, wasn't it?
No, wasn't she the star of Murder, She Wrote?
Was she?
Maybe.
I certainly know she sang that song. What's that song she sang?
I really like the theme tune to Murder, She Wrote. Anyway, it's 5-2. This is a brilliant final.
Step back, fires.
No! Oh, he's brought it back for forward. That was like Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer in Top Gun.
Playing with the boys.
Nowhere to be seen.
You know what? I haven't lost that loving feeling for the Custard team yet. They're still entertaining me. Feet in the ruck means a penalty once more for hot Custard infringement. So Galaxy get a chance to maybe get another one back. Aaron Fivash winning the penalty there for the defense not quite getting back quick enough.
They have to make these repeat sets stick here.
If they can get a score here, Galaxy, they're right back in this final. Oh, good defense.
And a miss pass could have made it work there.
And Custard is saying that. Custard is saying you're not going to score through the middle. So throw long and we'll back ourselves. We'll back ourselves to chase out and get there.
Oh, it was intercepted and it's lost forward, so it's going to be another repeat set for Galaxy.
He saw his name in lights. He saw the try highlight on this evening's try performance of the day. He saw himself go in the length, but he just saw all that before he caught the ball.
Galaxy on the ball, the only sustained period of pressure they've had. There's the long pass. It's dotted down. Is it forward? Or are we going to see the arm go out?
Oh, ref is happy and the ref is giving it, and the ref is the only one that counts. 5-3. We have ourselves a final, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, this is what we all came to see. And there's that miss pass. The winger defending narrow. That's been a characteristic, as you mentioned. Custard saying you're not scoring through the middle. Galaxy say fine, we're going around the outside like two trailer park girls, and it's Galaxy 3, Custard 5.
Let's see now if Custard can get one back just to stop the rot. Just to say we ain't done yet. We're still in this final. Great defense. So often the girls have seen that the boys are in trouble and they've shot in and just helped them out and said, nah, you're not going to score in this corner.
Oh, what a pass! The referee spotted a touch, but goodness me, just to create an opportunity there takes some skills. That's the fifth touch though.
And nicely avoided there by number 10, Mikey Poa, South African, aka Mr. Marvel Comic Geek Boy, which is quite the nickname. It's a bit of a mouthful.
Not the catchiest names.
I mean, we can short it to MCGB,
yeah,
which is a little bit better, but MCGB unfortunately coming up at the error.
I can't believe he hasn't gone with Guardian of the Galaxy.
It's too predictable,
yeah,
too easy.
I suppose.
Too easy. Tell you what though, after this weekend in Oxford, there'll be a couple of people with a nice Thanos.
Bravo. Bravo.
There's my boy Hamish Jones. The electric bunny rabbit. Watch him go side to side, get low, low, low and go. You don't know what he's going to do, but you know you can't stop it.
Just 6-3.
Gets infield. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, and number 4 there, which is Noel Edmonds, just appealing to the referee, saying deal or no deal, miss, did I get him? And the referee unfortunately said no deal, no.
But it's going to be a hot Custard house party tonight, because this 6-3 to the good. Put into our clock, 7 minutes to go, but I'm not sure how accurate the timing will be.
I'll tell you what, I want an invite to that party. Oh, slick, slick. But you know what? Fantastic pressure from number 24 there. Richard Dade came up and made that pass so difficult. If he hangs out, if he even hesitates for a moment, that pass is a 2-on-1 and Galaxy are in.
Got Jones waiting in here at half.
A 6th touch there. Not great by Custard not to know the touch count. Their wingers have got to be shouting out the touches, got to be letting the middles know that you haven't got that many touches left to work with, guys.
This is 2 here for Galaxy.
Good yards. Aaron Five-Ash again, just driving up the middle. Now there's MCGB. Let's see if he can go to work. Let's see if he's the Iron Man needed in this situation. Oh, we're calling touch, is it? Unfortunately, MCGB can't get away that time. Touch is called and Custard are getting on with it.
And driving towards that box, they must be feeling it now. This has been intense stuff from Hot Custard.
I'll tell you what, Dave, and this is purely because I'm a neutral, I wouldn't mind if the Galaxy scores. I wouldn't mind to just tighten it up. Custard look too comfortable at the minute.
Yeah.
They're just cruising along.
Oh, look at this turn of pace. Can he find the pass? He's in the goal area.
That's a great touch for me.
Goes over.
Yeah, that's a great touch. That is a great touch. Sonatane thought he got the meat pie, but not vegan-friendly household here today. No meat pies for you, Sonny. Galaxy getting the penalty off the back of some good yards and some good pressure on the Custard defence. Now if they can go down there and get themselves a try, we might yet have ourselves a bit of a game, you know.
Well, that clock that's running now really is an estimation. We temporarily lost timing.
Can't be much more than 5 minutes left in it though. It's there or thereabouts. So you feel Galaxy need a couple of scores.
They need to turn the screw. And this is a good start, looking to put pressure on the line now. The winger off
there
the line.
We go. That's the same play.
Oh! Give that. Go on, ref. Oh, they like it. They're going back to the middle, and it's 4-6.
I think that might be Carly Walsh. We haven't got a number on the back. It's hard to see all the way over there on the other side of the field. But remember, we talked about that play earlier. Richard Dade read it perfectly and shot hard. This time he hesitates for just a minute, and then Superwoman to go with Marvel comic hero in the middle. Superwoman with a long dive gets in the corner.
Comic geeks around the world are furious that you've said Superwoman's Marvel.
I didn't say she was Marvel.
Okay, she's marvellous. That was a great finish. But smart here from Hot Custard, slowing things down, playing the clock. Oh, and look at that footwork. Holy smokes. Oh, he scored it. Absolutely majestic.
I'll tell you what, this is just called the end of 2 days of touch. In, away, see ya, good night. Sold a dummy. A little bit of me is sad because the comeback was on.
Yeah.
But you just got to take your hat off, your proverbial hat, to a bit of a play like that. Outstanding. Manu Wickley again, Australian national senior mixed coach, a veritable genius when it comes to the game of touch rugby. Looking to go to work here with Mikey Poa, who's our MCGB, is he? Yes, he is. Same move, goes long this time. Can't rip the pass, unfortunately. If he pulls that pass off, they score. Custard go again. They're putting the foot on the throat here. There's no mercy. Not in this dojo. There's your man again, Danny Jones, teaming up well with Sean Lynch as he has done all day. Sean Lynch gets out from Acton half, fires long, and we have a try. That was what can you say about that? You can't defend that.
Well, Galaxy have made the final, but all the stars have been in Hot Custard jerseys.
I reckon he could throw a ball to the stratosphere if he wanted, to any galaxy where he wanted, to a galaxy far, far away. He's the absolute star that's winning this war.
It is double disappointment for Galaxy. The women were overcome by Scorpions in the final. And Galaxy International have come up second best here against Hot Custard. We're going through the motions now, the final couple of minutes. But Hot Custard, worthy winners, 8-4.
Tell you what, Custard didn't do anything great yesterday. I think they ended up coming 7th overall out of the top 8, and so had a tough run to the final. You know what? You win finals on day 2. Oh! And it just won't go to hand for Galaxy. You win finals on day 2, and on day 2 they have been imperious.
Certainly have. Wigan were beaten in the semi-finals. Remember, a 3-score deficit at half-time, 7-4, and it finished 10-9.
London Scorpions put to the sword in the quarter-final, and that was another grudge match, another London derby, and they just dispatched them with ease.
90 seconds of this one to go on our clock, but it could be even less than that.
And you can hear there Sanatani saying, I got you here, I got you, I got you, I got your help, I got your inside, I got your back. Knowing, and that way Hamish Jones, who's making that touch there, knows he can work as hard as he can to the corner. Now the referee has to blow a penalty there. Yes, yeah, she spotted it. Lazy defenders, number 19 there, Hamish Jones. He's always been a bit lazy, like all really talented players.
Tell you what, a minute to go on our clock, could be even less, could be a touch more, but it's time for your finals man of the match. There you go, putting you on the spot.
I tell you what, we said it earlier, there's no I in team, but there's 5 in individual brilliance, and we've talked all day about how you can defend as well as you want, and you can work as a team as much as you want, but sometimes you cannot defend a man who can throw the ball like an Exocet missile 50 metres through the air, and that man has been Sean Lynch. He's been outstanding today.
There have been contributions from all over the field from Hot Custard in this victory, but Lynch, right on the siren, gets the Man of the Match award in this final. Hot Custard are going to be getting the trophy as well. And we're going to have a little bit of a finish with the flourish, or certainly the attempt at that, from Galaxy as well. Galaxy International, second best on the day. Worthy winners, 8-4 in the final in Oxford are Hot Custard. Congratulations. We're going to be catching up with the match winners very shortly. But Stephen, your thoughts on a great final?
Well, I just think a quick word about this Galaxy team. Travelled all the way from New Zealand, South Africa, Australia, America, all over the world, came together. Only played together for the first time last week. They've come here and taken on the top teams in England with 2 girls in a men's comp, and they have put in a terrific showing for themselves. I do think the drop-off got in the legs. I think they were leggy in the final, and I do think you can't take anything away from Hot Custard as we see your man Danny Jones going through. They just had them in energy, yards, skills, and like we said, our boy Sean Lynch. Woo!
Well, these are the highlights. 12 tries in that final. Unfortunately for the team in black, only 4 of them going their way. But Hot Custard, they've grafted, they've fought, and as you mentioned, not a brilliant Saturday, but a truly memorable Sunday for Hot Custard. And look at these passes. Excellent stuff from them. They'll be back in the next round. It's in Manchester, 23rd and 24th of June.
I reckon that one's my favourite right there. Right. Look at that. Left to right. You can't defend it. I think even 21, the winger, was so unsure why he had so much space. He couldn't figure out, what am I meant to do here? Then he remembered, put the ball down.
Just plop it down. Just plop it down. Not quite as cagey as the women's final.
I tell you what, the women's final was better. It was a ding-dong battle. It had it all. This one, Custard just got away in the end, and all credit to them. Exceptional skills, exceptional play. But if you want tension and drama, and you want to do something with your Sunday evening, rewind the Facebook Live and watch that women's final. Oh, as we see Pete Walters just sneak through. That was another little magic moment. Tell you what, for a lot of these players, they'll have learned so much playing against the likes of Manu Wakely and Pete Walters. They're just technicians. You know, is it Federer? Is that the good comparison I make? Hot Custard were all Nadal, they were all muscle, they were all bluster, and today muscle won the day. But those little technicians, that subtleties, that Federer-esque ability to work the team, they'll have taken so much away from this.
No matter how many Ferraris there are, there's always room for a Rolls Royce.
Tell you what. There's not a lot to be said for a Ford Fiesta that goes every time as well, and you see that in Matthew Hungerford. Worked all day and got his try.
Ford Fiesta, Spanish for party. That was the final score. Hot Custard the champions, but now Chris is pitch side with Sean Lynch.
Thanks, Dave. Joined by Sean Lynch from the Hot Custard. Hot on the field, hot in the sky. A hot result for all of you.
Yeah, we come away with a win there, and what did the score end up? 10.
I think it was reasonably comfortable in the end.
Yeah, it was a comfortable game, but we were lucky to get through the semi-final. So to win that's a really good effort by the boys.
Yeah, we'll talk about the semi-final first. It's 7, when you're 3 touchdowns down against an outfit that's as good as Wigan. What was being said on the sidelines?
Yeah, we were 3 down at half-time. I think it was 7-3. So we just sort of said, just focus on the basics, just keep rucking the ball, quick transitions, and the tries will come. And we ended up getting up in the end and winning by 2. So that was a really good game.
Having been 3 down against Wigan, you quickly went 2 or 3 up against Galaxy Worldwide and then kind of held them off at distance. Yeah,
so I think we got up 4-1 pretty early on and then just coasted for the rest of the game, so it was quite comfortable.
Yeah, you were mixing and matching, spinning the ball wide quite a lot and trucking it through the middle. Was that deliberate ploy to try and mix things up?
Yeah, definitely. The Galaxy team, the Kiwis like to do a lot of middle static plays, so we try to do lightning and really run the middles wider and look for the 4-on-3s and throw some long balls, so it sort of worked for us today.
We'll talk about this competition as a whole just for a second, because obviously you've got your men's team here. Obviously you've just won. The women's team were being very vocal on the sidelines. To have that kind of support from the rest of the club, what does it mean?
It's really good. I mean, just playing for Hot Custard is probably one of the best touch clubs I've ever played with in the world, so to have the girls here, it's a good feeling.
Yeah, and how different is it from the Believe Sport Elite Mixed NTS?
It's a lot quicker, but I mean, Elite Mixed is quite a hard comp, but it's good to play some men's and really throw some long balls and have a bit of fun out there.
As the weekend, it's been pretty hot. It's all of a sudden the heat just cranked up this afternoon. How tough is it?
Yeah, it's tough in the heat, especially 6 games in 2 days. So the boys are really struggling, but we got through in the end, and they're happy with the win.
Finally, Hot Custard, a team, there's an awful lot of, the guys. I'm going to let you go back to the rest of both your male and female team. You guys are pretty tight. What's going to be the drink of choice tonight?
Probably whatever's cheap. I think Foster's or ciders, but whatever's in the jug we'll drink.
How important is that to have the club so tight as it is?
I think it's probably sets us apart from other clubs as the social side. I think we're out to 1:30 last night, and then to back up and beat Scorps in the quarters. So, yeah, it's good fun.
Well, go enjoy the rest of the weekend and what little is left of it. Sean, congratulations.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers.
You.
Thank you, Chris, and congratulations, Sean, the man of the match in the men's final. Hot Custard, the champions. They join Scorpions on top of the podium, the men's and women's champions here at Oxford. And this has been round 1 of the men's and women's National Touch Series in association with Sporttape. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you to all of the players putting on a great show. We now look forward to round 2 in Manchester on the 23rd and the 24th of June. Just like this weekend, we will be bringing you every match live from pitch number 1. Hopefully we'll get the glorious sunshine and the great hospitality that we've had here in Oxford. From all of us here, thank you very much for joining us. Goodbye.